In this video, you're going to discover how to get one qualified lead per day. And for that, I'm introducing Luc Baril, who sells training courses for entrepreneurs. Luc, could you tell us a bit about your courses, please?
Hello, Gatien. Thank you for giving me this time with you. Listen, what my partner and I do is support entrepreneurs both professionally and personally. So we make a dynamic duo. I handle everything related to prospecting, sales, and business development. But as we know, Gatien, to grow a business, you have to grow as a person. And my partner takes care of everything related to personal development, self-growth, mindset, charisma, and leadership. So we work together like this to help entrepreneurs get where they want to go with their business and to develop themselves.
Yes, a duo, an amazing duo. Anissa isn't here, but we're definitely sending her our regards. I have a few questions for you, Luc. First, tell me a little bit, what was your first impression the very first time you launched Novalya for your job?
Well, it's funny that you asked me that because Sony was talking to me about Novalya. It had already been a while, and well, I wasn't too sure because we had tried other platforms, other tools that worked less well, less reliably. So I was a bit skeptical, and Sonny said, look, it's an amazing tool. And when I started trying it out, it was during the beta version of Novalya, and I was on vacation with my family in the Alps, just relaxing. And in the evening, when the kids were asleep, I would go down to the hotel lobby and launch Novalya 24 hours, one lead, 24 hours, one sale right away, even while on vacation. Oh, okay. I was on vacation, sales were happening, no need to chase after leads or clients. And the next day I went back. And the next day I had 3 live meetings where people told me, yes, I'm available. Let's have a Zoom call to talk. And I made sales from the very first days of my vacation. So very quickly I said, I want this tool. And it's funny because I don't know if you remember, but when the tool was officially launched, there were a few days needed to get the machine up and running, as they say. And then I said to Sonny, I need my tool. You have to restart Novalya. I can't do without it anymore. I need my prospecting tool. And I went a few days without it, and I couldn't wait to get back on the platform because it saves an incredible amount of time, that platform. It saves a lot of time.
Exactly. We know that prospecting is the key to everything. As you said, one day, one client, and prospects. Because there are prospects we have that we don't sign right away. We know very well that some people don't sign immediately. There are some, as a rule, who never sign right away. And for that, we have the CRM. Are you a fan of using the CRM? Do you use it often?
Yes, Gatien, absolutely. I would say it's one of the most important tools. And as someone who helps entrepreneurs grow their businesses, I say it all the time, follow-ups are crucial. Someone who doesn't do their follow-ups, well, they're just leaving the work for the next person who comes along, and that person will pick the fruit when it's ripe, as they say. So it's important to do your follow-ups. It's important that once you've spoken to your prospect, as you said, some people need to let it simmer, to take some time. And then when you come back, yes, they're ready, they're happy to become your clients. But if you don't do your follow-up, well, you just did the work for someone else. Exactly.
That's exactly it. Working for someone else. And tell me a little bit. Is it, let's do a test. Imagine I tell you, starting tomorrow, I'm going to take away part of Novalya from you. You're allowed to keep one tool, just one. What will you keep?
Well, prospecting, the tool for sending invitations, because after that, I'm used to it. Once the client is there and wants to talk to me, I enjoy that. That's when, well, anyway, I say me, but I think you're all like me. Entrepreneurs, we're already passionate about what we do. When you have someone who wants to talk about what you do and who is interesting to talk with, that's great, right? So what's difficult, what's energy draining is chasing after people who don't respond, sending messages when the person isn't available today. Well, Novalya takes care of all that for us, so that's definitely what I would keep, yes.
I love what you just said. Let me emphasize something. In prospecting, it's either we do it ourselves, there are people who do it themselves. And that's why a lot of people already stop their activity because they do it themselves at first. They last 3 days, 4 days, and they get no response. Their motivation drops every day, every single day, and then they quit.
Well, yes, and consistency is one of the hardest things for an entrepreneur to acquire and to maintain, right? Because we know if things are going badly, it gets discouraging. If things are going well, we feel less need to prospect, so we avoid it. And guess what? What happens then? In 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, we have fewer clients because we didn't prospect, and then we hit a slump. So consistency is the key to success in entrepreneurship. I mean, you always need prospects if you have clients. So Novalya, yes, they work the tool well, it's great. But what I appreciate the most is really the consistency. The fact that, in the morning when you head out, you have something to do, and right away you just press the launch Novalya button. And guess what? You have a super active day of prospecting, just as if you'd been really, really involved in your day, even while you're doing something else. And you do it every day, whether you're busy with clients or not. So you maintain that consistency.
Exactly. Actually, prospecting business, it's a bit like love, don't you think?
Absolutely.
What is love? It's not just one day, honey, I love you. No, love is something you work on every day with your wife, day in and day out, with little actions, small gestures, thoughtful moments, little things every single day. Because if it's your wife and you only pay attention to her once a month, after a while, she's gonna leave. And prospecting is the same. If you do it once a month, you'll never succeed. It's every day you do a little bit and you'll see it will really pay off. And besides, your wife or your husband, of course, will be happy because whether it's one side or the other in a couple, it's exactly the same. It's by doing it every day that you build something. I have another question for you. Imagine you're in front of an entrepreneur who's hesitating to sign up for Novalya. You know it's going to hurt them. How, in just a few words, could you turn someone who's skeptical into someone willing to try Novalya? What would you say to them?
First of all, Gatien would say, with Novalya, there's no contract. So I would just have one thing to say, what do you have to lose? The first thing, all the positive that could come from it is, what if it works? That's exactly what I said. I said, I'm going to try it. I'll see if I like it. And quickly, like I mentioned earlier, I got sales, I got results. I don't know a single entrepreneur who wouldn't want to keep a tool like this if it's delivering results. And the question isn't whether it works, because it does work. The real question is, do I have the right message? When people arrive, is it easy for me to convert them? And then after that, it's about going back to work on it again. If that's not the case, then it's about improving, working on conversion. But the Novalya tool works, that's for sure.
Now we can really hear the professional speaking. I love it because you're absolutely right. Novalya is a software. You pick a group where your prospects are, you send them a message and they reply to you. After that, will you be able to turn them into closings, into prospects and into clients? It all depends on your way of working. And for that, get support, get coaching, because if you have lots of prospects, but you never manage to convert them, the issue isn't with the prospects, it's with your way of working. But what's important in all of this is to grow, to learn. Because if you never have any prospects ever, you will never ever make any sales. If you have prospects but can't manage to sell, there are solutions. Luke is someone who can help you. By the way, do you want to know more about Luke? In the description of this video, I'm putting the link to his private Facebook group, okay? Where you'll be able to interact with him personally if you join his group, all right? To find out how he can support you. Because today, training is essential. But if you don't have any prospects, no matter how much you train, if you don't have prospects, it's pointless. It's pointless. Even if you have the best trainer, if you don't have prospects, it's useless.
You're absolutely right.
If we have prospects and we try every day, we'll be able to succeed. If we get support, we succeed faster, much faster. But if we don't get support, we'll still be able to learn. It will take more time, it will be more complicated, but we'll manage to make sales. So then the question is, do you want success right away? You get Novalya, you can't make any sales, so you get coaching. Or if you want it in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, or you say, I'm not getting Novalya, I'll just see if it falls from the sky. Nothing ever falls from the sky.
You're right, Gatien. Prospecting will always be the foundation of entrepreneurship. We'll always need prospects in order to have clients. And Novalya is a tool that I personally love.
Great. Luke, thank you for your time. I invite everyone to join your Facebook group to also discover your wife, Anissa, who's there focusing more on mindset coaching and everything. She's truly someone I really like and respect a lot. Luke, thank you for your time. All of Luke's contact information is in the description of this video. If you want to discover Novalya, the link is in the description of this video. It's completely free. You have 14 days. As you mentioned earlier, you get 14 days to try it out for free. It's in the video description. There's also a challenge to help guide you on how to develop the right mindset and achieve success in entrepreneurship. I wish you all the best, Luke. Do you have any final words for all the entrepreneurs who are following us?
I would just say take action. That's the key. Entrepreneurship is tough at the beginning because when you don't see results, you lose motivation and think it's not working. And Novalya is a great example. If you go out and look for prospects every day, like Gatien said, you won't have a choice to get better. It might be tough the first few times, but at some point, you'll pick up some tricks. You'll learn new things to say and how to say them. Then you'll get one client, then two, and you'll gain confidence, and it will get easier. So my suggestion is simply to take action, and good things will happen.
Yes, go take action. Just click the link in the description of this video and start your 14 days completely free. Come on, click and claim your 14 free days. Ciao, Luke. Thank you.
Thank you, Gatien. Bye, everyone.